The clouds may darken and light.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianjuan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take... Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the... That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you you talk?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just one of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's just imagine. How much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for? Let's grab one! The biggest one! research, the biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue, spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there. Written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
Get it Another on. Test.
You're in for a little shock.
Picked the wrong
A reward on the road.
Flash Frost!
You've been a naughty boy.
I will end you. Let's end this quickly!
Get them!
Look alive!
Windblade!
Flash Frost!
Nice and spicy!
Come a little closer.
You're toast!
Let's end this quickly!
You're dead meat!
Out of the frying pan!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Let's move. Put your back into it. My duty. Let's move. You need to hurry up.
You're in for a little shock.
Roast and fry.
Hey, let's get it on!
This one's
Nice
well
and
done. You need to hurry up.
Going out is tiring.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
I'll keep this close.
Roast and fry. You need to hurry up.
Buckle up!
This one's well done. You need to hurry up. Roast and fry. Goodness. Through.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too. Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like... Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the sigil of permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the sigil of permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhang Li soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
let's get it on! You asked for it.
Prepare to be blown away!
Buckle up!
Boba, get them! Swing blade!
Is this an answer from this world?
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise... No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingse Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always...
No. Those lilies have all been gardened. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to but I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them.
So how good is your singing? Really?
We'll only know once she starts.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is this because you sang a song from Mondstadt that they don't understand?
Meet! All right. Buckle up!
Windblade! Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value.
Well, that's nice and all.
Unfortunately,
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze?
Oh, hey! It's... What's your...
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you... Ah! That reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to...
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess
Something's... She's acting different from the first time.
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tien...
You came all the way out here to see the flowers?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace...
Oh, so...
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
so what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See...
We daren't.
Oh, so did you sing a song?
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know your...
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance if you would excuse me.
And that just about does it. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting...
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine...
I've had enough venture. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult so you must be careful to take the time to step back and...
Wow. See? Alright, I think it's about time...
You're the consultant to Wangsheng funeral. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are
Desperate times?
the Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, however, both sides were quite obstinate.
It seems inevitable, given the...
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows...
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between... Neither path is...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the...
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to... So what does Zhongli mean by looking for... Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone, he must be waiting for them. But where could we find... Where would he go at a time like this? golden house? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe... Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's... Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply... Don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be... stopping the Mora mints, hiding away the Exuvia?
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the...
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blood. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, either way. We now come to my favorite, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type...
You... When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her. But as for me, the greatest
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest... Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Poor timing.
Nice and smushed!
Come a little closer.
Buckle up!
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more serious. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. All you do is run. Something else catch your eye?
Windblade! Be gone!
Right. No use hiding back there! Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over. Now! Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
You ain't messing around! Merc!
Booba, get them!
Die here.
Into the fire! Windblade!
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's back to normal.
Well, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transfer. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, you already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend.
Pretty sure that's not the normal.
Unfortunately, I must bring this in, given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone. In fact, in my—
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also as such.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to that. The truth is, the world belongs to those who Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbinger.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Mora. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon— Do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand—
But the Archon War ended 2000—
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, using the powers of ancient gods, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo— Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden... Did we make it in time? Is the...
What are you doing?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing this Overlord...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. Which is why we must stop that monster.
So the Archon War was fought too... So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and...
We've already discussed this together.
What? Wait...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Gui, and as fate would have it, one who did... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering...
I suppose this is one? So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare.
Yep.
All Evo Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Let's get it on!
Out of the frying pan!
Looks like I...
That is Osial's divine power. Be careful not to get hit.
Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many between you! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can hold them, children?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. All light from your body. Like the time until you curse. Wow, it's a Madam Pink shockwave. This green is really strong.
You're in for a little...
This should be my work. Finished.
Nice and
Come a little closer. Let's...
Buckle up!
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
This isn't good.
Nice and spicy! Eat this!
Look alive!
This should be fun.
Wind blade!
Let's move.
Gone!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Buckle up! You asked for it!
This is it.
Not breaking up.
Look alive! Gloves off!
Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such Thank you all for hearing me out. We know 3,700 years. According to even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of
I mean no offense.
Forebears, you say? One doubts.
This morning, Rex Lapis.
What?
In the dream, I yearned. I also thought to tell him, but I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides.
Each of the 7 nations has its own.
Though your point is the very height of as Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an Outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the... I thought this battle would perhaps... Although I am a mere...
Huh? Why does
Weren't you frightened?
I wasn't afraid. When danger is near, thanks for protecting me.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
You see, this is what the country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. Although their blood is weak, there is the time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave,
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Lee, fair enough. Away we shall.
Since we Adepti have consensus, but how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! It's nice that we've... Child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Void. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we... Hyman doesn't get it. But... Isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where... Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for... I am at Wangshem Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at...
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong? Last time we saw Zhongli was... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack? We had better go and make...
Thank you so very much.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that... Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget...
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liu...
Paimon knew that we...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together. Nothing personal. We just have... The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me up. So
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
What in the world are you talking?
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So, no, wait! That's an exciting...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing?
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. That's right, which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return...
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
Ha! On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark!
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal—
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, Child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere.
Yes, and to think...
Say...
Now that you mention it, I mean, it all fits together. That person must have... Still, what sort of...
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no...
Oh, so Rex Lapis is really... Oh, come on. Do you think that there's only one real possibility in my mind?
The Fatui?
Shh! Lower your voice.
Hear ye all! The Chi sings words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that, having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the so that something feels off. Why would they suddenly... Could the Chi-Sing already have known that Rex Did Zhongli tell them in secret? Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing.
As said previously, Rex Lapis is
3,700.
We, the people of Liyue, were in
the long, unending dream of our...
Now that we have awoken from our dream, will you stand with us as we
So concludes the words of Does Her Eminence the Yuheng?
Huh? Is she
Traveler?
Yikes! She really...
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Chi-Sing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Well, could you...
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have.
The cleanup of the...
Roping you in...
Why you? If you were looking for someone...
looking over.
Why would I not? Right. If the two of you can.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhang.
You're right. I do like the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, when I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You did, but since you weren't used to no—
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money. The Archon Morax could never experience I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhang. That is true.
Paimon thinks that—
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, yes, the nation, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma— Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans are— But if a person shows true strength, this is what visions are. Magic.
Uh-huh. That's how—
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun—
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay the—
They want to seize visions.
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because—
Whoa!
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that 7 ideals for 7 go— All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, since Morax is— Also, isn't the Golden House the only—
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time.
This is terrible.
Yes, this is— Well—
Then, did you at least set some private—
Oh, a private fund.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't— All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the Adepti has lost. Kuching is absolutely— Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good— Could the original person who— All right then. Was there any— That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident, I hinted as much. How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement—
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position— All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get in—
I'm Chi-Chi. I am a zombie.
The desert. Tough adversary. But at least it doesn't hide anything. What you see is what you get, and whether you take on the challenge is entirely up to you. We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Another person to count on is always good after.
Yep, and it's...
Yes. Let me consult our records.
Wand. Wait, do you mean... Does that stranger's face look...
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more...
Serious?
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so nonetheless, you can... After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want... And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help. Please don't talk down on yourself like... Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the Well, as to... He stands guard at the city gate. I wish you every success...
Honorary knight. This stranger with... He was wandering all over I lost him pretty... As long as Master Jean is here.
That might be true.
Anyways, you should go ask him.
What? You need something? Here. Can't say I've heard of any. He then had a look at the Knights of the
The angels share? Well, anyway, let's go...
I swear on the Archons, I can't go any lower.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen...
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. He even sometimes mixes... I don't know anything else about him.
And what's Master D...
Why, I just gave it to...
Investigating everything?
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so... Ah, welcome, sir.
He's really here? Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Well, that's...
So...
That little one beside you.
That's not true!
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
He was so cool.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora. The 500 is a one-time fee. And that's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling.
Thank you. Now, as for my questions, the answer to I only wish to know what your choices are. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who I know everything that I Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? Now for this world has people who gained vision. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is your... It seems that you're different from him. I'll take that 500 mora. And, that said, like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I have come to Mondstadt this time.
An abyss?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the... We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking...
That manner. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order... Let's meet up at the temple.
According to some of the older Eremites, it does actually...
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss, the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the... The scent of the Abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Look alive! You're dead meat!
Nice and spicy!
Try not to enjoy that. You're in for a little shock.
Prepare to be blown away! Booba, get them!
Let's get it on! All right, playtime's over. Gloves off!
Out of the frying pan!
You're in for a little shock.
Booba, get...
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Buckle up!
Looks like I got carried away.
Windblade! Booba! Get them!
Just a few Abyss mages? Seems like the Abyss. It is chaos. That is and the creatures of the Abyss desire...
You seem to know a lot about the...
Well, I suppose that's as far as chit-chat, judging by the traces I'm following. Perhaps we may find our Abyss...
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dean's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you...
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
The desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything. What you see is what you get, and whether you take on the challenge is entirely up to you.
think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
Come a little closer.
Oh no, I'm good.
Windblade!
Buckle up!
Ooh, that's that! Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
You're in for a little shock.
I could make a tidy sum selling some of this.
Another one of those bonfire spells! Looks like the Abyss really has been a... Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
You asked for it!
Have you finished searching? I searched around but they were left behind by Abyss. It seems that even an Abyss we should leave as well.
But now we're out of...
No. Let's get a move on then. I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's Lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this, let's go see what the situation...
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there. Nice and spicy!
Let's spark things up.
Eat this!
You're in for a little shock.
Windblade! Gone!
Look alive!
Come a little closer. I knew I should have stayed home.
Out of the frying pan! Windblade! Prepare to be blown away! Windblade! Nice and spicy!
Buckle up! They got me
Oh, so in the end, we still
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature.
No.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys. Once upon a time, yes.
You know, Dee, where are they?
He... no longer. I'm afraid that traveling...
Oh.
I still have some things...
Yep! Hey, once you find... Mondstadt? Either way, we should settle down in a place...
home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where... While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? Whichever it is, we can reach the top of that...
Whoa, Dean moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of?
But it doesn't feel like there's any...
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different. My traveling companion. Me? I merely followed my Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out, huh? But how could that be? You only...
Perhaps that dandelion. As for why?
You're saying...
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety. At least you now at this time. The most important thing. Yes. May you find your kin at the end of that journey.
Huh?
Only for now. After all, I did take...
Add Astra. Add Astra. Ah, traveler. You have come at just the right time. You're certainly very familiar. Please take this brand new Adventurers Guild notebook. The Adventurer Handbook is for whereas this notebook is for recording the marvelous people and wonderful of. I hope it will be of help. Safe travels, traveler.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. I swear on you. Barbara at the cathedral is injured. Give me a better price.
Fresh fruit, only at Quinn's Fruit. Fresh fruit, only at Quinn's Fruit.
People are used to the desert life. But still. I hope. One day they'll.
Only at Quinn's Fruit.
I have gathered everyone here. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber?
So the rumors are true.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady... Lady Ningguang, is there any way we...
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago... Nevertheless, I do have a few... The building site has been chosen, and most... They are as follows. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ning.
Only sufficiently large pieces of plastrite, or specifically, vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical device. Although these three items are rare, I trust that I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. You may ask me anything.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information...
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much.
No.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a heap...
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to...
Really? Then we'll never be short of more...
Of course. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside... I have other business to attend to now. Remember, this is a race against the clock.
Ningguang seems super busy. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh?
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady. As it happens, we have some information.
No.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out. They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Well, will you? Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You go.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever...
I've already told you. If you still can't grasp...
Come on, ma'am. It's not about whether you need...
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Lioli Pavilion, then Shinue Kiosk, then Wanmin Restaurant. How could you afford to be so...
Master warned me not to lay a hand, but here we are.
Boss, I'm telling you... What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she...
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this?
Silence! How dare you?
No.
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon!
I've heard about you two. I could have dealt with it myself, though.
This is Liyue Harbor.
Laws. No.
Really?
That would be my stomach growl.
She's so... Wait, that's right. They said then of course you're still...
Chingson, Glaze Lily, Violet
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. After all, you can't... Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she...
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do.
Chingson, Glaze Lily, and Violet Grass.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
She's...
My hunger has now abated. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet.
So, how come you chow down on... If Paimon had enough more, Paimon...
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, yearning for sampling each dish in order to appreciate...
Return to the mountains?
Enough about me.
Oh, right! And...
I see.
Yep! Were you interested in the...
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now...
Wow! But having an Adeptus help out will make the...
Then let's not delay.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesome...
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe we simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then?
Veto! That is not...
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one...
Look, we want to win this competition. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plustrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baiju? What are you doing?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running...
Huh?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to... Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning...
No.
Ah, the variety of Plustrite used in the Jade Chamber. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of.
Okay then. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome.